Hi everybody, welcome back to the Gamers Vault, and I'm your host, James. So, what's going on? Alright, so I was going to make this video a couple of different ways. I was going to do the GameCube history, I was going to do the GameCube mod, which by the way, is coming really soon. The reason why I haven't done it yet is because I have a couple of other things I'm going to be adding to it, and rather than going back and forth to a video, which people don't really like, I want to do it all in one shot and show you guys what I've done, and then of course whatever you want to do to yours, I'll leave in the description on the bottom below. So yeah, GameCube. Um, that's the one thing. Two is you're probably saying, what the hell is going on over there? So as you can see, I'm missing a shelf. There have been some changes that are going around in my house, and they will be continue to change because I'm going to be doing some redecorating. So I will be still shooting from my desk. I don't know if I'm going to be using the camera that I'm using now, or I'm going to be changing it up, but I definitely will have a completely different background. This is beautiful. I love my strategy guides. I'm not getting rid of them. They just won't be here the way they are anymore. This room is slowly transitioning to being like my studio, and as well, I'm going to be doing a lot of Twitch streaming, as well as Mixer. Yeah, it's going to be a little different for me. So I'm going to do both Twitch and Mixer. I'll put some links down below if you guys want to follow me on there. I want to do some retro gaming as well as new gaming as well. Let's get on to other things. This next weekend, I will not be shooting video. Normally I do. I'll try to make a video before, but I'm not going to be doing it on Saturday like I normally will. I'll be going to a retro convention, and that is the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo. I'm very much looking forward to going there. I mean, I have a lot of games on my collection, so to be honest with you, I'm not trying to do that and get more games. Maybe one or two games that pique my interest, I'll pick up, but I'm not hunting like a crazy hound dog like I used to. I can't. It's just too much money, guys, thrown out there, and I can only work with so much. So hunting games is getting rough. What else? What else? Beside that, my new desk is coming soon. I'm working hard with a friend of mine to build this brand spanking new desk. I'm so excited. I do want to show you the finished product when it does come out. I got so much plans for it, and it's just going to be awesome. So stay tuned to that. The next thing I want to talk about is our topics for today. I get a bit asked about these topics all the damn time, and I'm so happy to explain. Nintendo Switch, the Switch 2. I'm gonna get onto that. The Switch Mini, I should say. It looks really nice. Don't get me wrong. I like the fact that I can't remove the Joy-Cons, but I don't like the fact that half my library is gone. I can't play half the games because they don't really work on that Switch. It's not meant for it. Okay. And you lowered the screen size. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, it's portable, so that makes sense. Lower the screen size. But you gave us a price point of $200. As a Switch owner, I'm not looking at that price point. I'm not looking forward to the price point or the add-ons you do. I'm not going to buy the Switch Mini. I really am not. Normally, I pick it up for the channel as well as a collector, but unless the price point drops, which I don't think it will, I'm not going to pick it up. And I can't dock it. I like the fact that a Switch, I can take it with me, or I can dock it, and you pretty much are trying to eliminate that with the Switch Mini because people don't want to have it as a carry, because it's a lot easier to carry. Nah, I'm good. I'm totally fine without a Switch Mini. Not going to happen. Just not. And on top of that, the reason why I'm a little problem with the price point is you retired the 3DS XL, and I totally get that. But the price wasn't $200 freaking dollars. the best price that I would pick up a Switch Mini is $130, $150 tops. So $50 less. I'm not buying any higher than that. Either way, Switch Mini is a no. Now, there is another Switch that's going to be released. Currently, our current Switches can play Breath of the Wild up to about 3 hours of gameplay. I can see that happening. The graphics are phenomenal. So for it to do 3 hours gameplay, yeah, makes sense. The new Switch is supposed to be between 4.5 to 6, to 9 hour battery, and it depends on the game you're playing. But no. The reason why, I'm not jumping to the new Switch. You put a new processor in it, so it saves on battery life. That's it? Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna stick with my Switch. On top of that, guys, I just want to put it out there. Those of you guys who are Switch owners who are possibly thinking about going to a Switch Mini, or a Switch 2, I want you to keep this in mind. Unless Nintendo changes this, which they haven't made any announcements for, and no one's bringing it up, the Switch has a online service. You pay $20 for 1 year of online connection. Not bad. Sure. And if you have family members, you can pay $34.95 and they can join you on that online service. Now, me being a Twitch Prime member, I paid the $20 for the first year, but I'm a Twitch Prime member, so they're giving a deal to give us like 6 months or a year free, as long as we're on Twitch Prime. That's almost 2 years. So, why is that important? The reason why it's important, guys, is because if you have multiple Switches, you can't add them to your Twitch Prime account. So these are your Switches. Not Twitch Prime, your Nintendo account. These are your Nintendo Switches. They belong to you. Now, you can go to Nintendo and go, Nintendo, kinda need a Switch. Put on my account. And as they laugh at you, which they will, they're gonna be like, well, we can do it, but you have to upgrade to the family plan for $34.95. On top of that, you're gonna have to remove your 2 years of their family plan. So we're gonna make that null and void. We're not gonna add it to your family plan. We're just gonna null and void it to your family plan and just give you 1 year. How's that sound? No, that sounds like shit. Go fuck yourself. Not doing that. So keep that in mind, guys. If you're planning on purchasing a Switch Mini or a Switch 2, if you want to consider that, a part 2 to the current Switch, don't do it. At least, unless you're upgrading, unless you know if I had a Switch before. If you didn't have a Switch before and you want to get this Switch now, sure. Mind you, Switch Mini is half the library. Kind of defeats the purpose. Right now, I can get a current Switch for $250. I'd rather pay the $250, $50 more, get a current Switch and have the entire library access, as well as, dealing with the dock and undock. Yeah, I'll deal with the battery life for 3 hours. I'm not really complaining, but I'm not going to buy a Switch Mini for it. So, just keep that in mind, guys. The cons are worse than the pros that you get with that mini console. Let's move on to PlayStation 5. Now, we all were at our edge of our seats. I was like, come here. It's coming. At E3, it's coming. I'm gonna... Here's Sony. It was coming. And when we get there, we were like, exactly. Nothing. So, we knew it was coming. Sony did say that they're not going to E3, so we got to give them props too. They didn't say anything, but still, on the interwebs, nothing. Now, the recent rumblings on the internet is that Scandinavia has it up for their price point, almost close to $1,000 US. But Sony didn't announce a release of that. Sony didn't announce nothing about a price point, but Sony did say something. Now, Sony said to us that due to the possible tariffs in the United States, that's going to be under the Trump administration. The price point is going to be a little bit not outrageous, but a little bit up there than normal that you would safely like to pay for a console. Only because of these tariffs, they got to pass the prices down somewhere. They got to make some money on these consoles, guys. And in order for them to do so, they passed on the buck to us. So, at the same time, is the tariffs good for the country? Maybe, probably. And the other time, it's like, I'm poor. Not poor enough, but I kind of want to spend a lot of money. So far, the price rumored to be on the console will be $800. It's between $600 and $800, which I knew that was going to happen. And the second rumor I hear, and I hate rumors, guys. I really hate rumors. But the second rumor I hear, it's not going to be announced / released to mid-second quarter of next year. If you guys don't know what quarters are broken up into months. So the first quarter will be January, February, March, and the second quarter will be April, May, June. So it makes sense with the E3 coming around for next year. Possibly a Switch announcement will come out. It's too late in the year, guys. It really is. Well, here we are in August, and we heard nothing. And the titles are coming out. They're not weak titles right now. We've got some good titles coming out here, but they're all announced to the current gen consoles. So which one are you going to pick up? Are you going to buy a Switch Mini? Is the PlayStation 5 worth it for the $800 price point? Are you excited for the Microsoft release of their Scarlet? I love that, Scarlet. They just went on stage and told you they're creating a freaking new console, and it's called Scarlet. Really? That all you got for us? No concept art, no possibly spec, whatever. Anyway, guys, that is it for me on our today's episode of The Gamer's Vault. The next one I'm going to be doing is all going to be GameCube focused, because I got so much to talk about that little cube of a console, and I'm hoping that you guys enjoy. We're going to do some history on it. It's going to be fantastic. Either way, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, ding that little bell there, so that way you know when the videos are coming out, and leave some comments down below. Tell me what you think. Is the Switch gonna give you some? The Switch gonna take your money? Is the PlayStation 5 gonna take your money? The only thing that I want to add on before I end our little episode today is the only time I'll safely pay $800 for a console, which is close to $1,000, $800 for a console, is if Sony comes out and be like, listen, it's $800, but for you guys waiting for so long, you loyalists, we're gonna allow you to have your backlog of our consoles. You know, that PlayStation 4, that 3, that there 2, 1. I'm sure they don't have that kind of an accent because it is a Japanese company. But if they announce the backlog of those consoles, I am shut up, take my money. Just take it. Here. That's for you. Take this one. I would definitely give it up. Anyway, guys, take care, and I'll see you next time.